So I actually decided to do the Shahada in 1995. So I ended up, after reading the Quran and having this tremendous impact on my life, I decided to call the masjids, call the mosques in the city. They reached out back to me, and I got to know some of the members in the community. And I think one of the most powerful things was the friendships that I built with several Muslims in the community, both the first family that influenced me and as well as the people that reached out to me after I showed an interest in Islam. And I think we can't stress enough the importance of that friendship in building those personal relationships. But without that personal interaction and the building of the friendship, I don't think I would have converted. So by reading the Quran, it was so powerful, and it reinforced all of the good things I had, loved about religion and belief in God, but it was so much more clear. And I think that clarity is really what had the most impact on me. When you read the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala speaks directly to you as an individual. And it was an amazing experience because, I was living in a part of the city that was pretty rough, and every day I would read a few verses out of the English translation, and it seemed to really be speaking to actually what was happening to me all around me that I was seeing. And, the Quran talks so much about human nature and the choices humans make. So with that, and with meeting Muslims from the community, I'm ready to do the Shahada. So, I did the Shahada, and alhamdulillah, everyone welcomed me into the community. And I think a lot what happens with Reverts is then you get the stack of 100 books that you're kind of expected to read to learn about your faith. Mashallah, thank you very much, everybody that gave me all of those books. Another thing that for me that was really, really good is actually I had someone move in with me, become my roommate. He was a good brother, Libyan student studying in Canada. So he was young, and he's also very, very passionate about Islam. So, I was immersed in hadith, and I was immersed in interpretations of the Quran, and he was very, very passionate about the deen, and he conveyed that to me. And alhamdulillah, the community in Winnipeg was just amazing because the youth were very, very active. There were halakas every weekend. There was so much community that celebrated learning, but it was also celebrating brotherhood and sisterhood. We were always invited over for tea or for lunch, or that really nurtured my faith as a new Muslim. You don't have to be a scholar. You don't have to be, a community activist to help out new Muslims. Like any family that is kind and sincere and loves Islam, you can play a really wonderful role in the lives of new Muslims and giving them that community, because you have to remember those people are transitioning from one lifestyle to the other. They might be leaving friends that have had really bad influence on them. They might be, in the midst of, family turmoil because they've converted to become a Muslim. So they need as much support as possible. And when we get that support, alhamdulillah, it lasts a lifetime, and it really cements our love for Islam.